Hey everybody, this is Pam with Trust in Your Process, and I'm coming on with another video. Today is a kind of light day, but I'm going to be doing my schoolwork, my self-appointed schoolwork. I'm not officially in school, but I'm taking a self-paced course to further my skill set. But today I gotta wash my car, gotta wash my truck because it's a little messy. And I gotta do some vacuuming inside because this weekend I allowed it to get kind of messy. So hopefully this thing will pop up. Thank you so much. And I'm about to go in here and let's see. All right, so my truck is all nice and vacuumed out, and now I'm about to put the smelly things that they give you. Maybe just take some time to look at where that little thing is at. And we are good to go. One thing off the list to do today. I noticed that they have at the Dollar Tree now, cute little artificial flowers and stuff for spring that I think I am going to take advantage of. I am going to get me a few things to put outside my camper, and that way I can have flowers all year round and not have to worry about killing them. All right. Let's see what time it is. So we got 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna head on to the library and get this day going. So this is my setup for today, my study time, and why I choose to come to the library versus staying at home in my camper. It is definitely much more conducive to study, and it's free. So these rooms are 2-hour stints. So if nobody else is holding for them, I can get, more time. But look at this, even if I did not have a room, I could set up at one of these tables. Look how much lighting is in here, it's beautiful. This is literally down the street from my house. I can sit up at one of these tables. This one would be just as good. Somebody could be sitting over here or down here. I mean, you get the idea. So yeah, I think this is a good idea for if you are trying to work at something and you might not have the space at your house. Check out your local library. You might be surprised that you can find your own work area. So this is gonna be my setup for today. And pack me a lunch, maybe a couple of sandwiches, some chips, some cookies, some stuff that was left over from my weekend, basically. I didn't buy anything new. And I'm gonna sit here. My goal is to do at least a couple hours, starting new habits, breaking old ones, and working where I'm at, starting from where I'm at. I'll share some things more as I go on, but my self-study course, like I said, is really furthering my skill set so that I have more to offer. In terms of gig work, you know, I'm doing the DoorDash, but I know the DoorDash and the Sparks and the Instacart, those are temporary fixes. Those are things that you can do just, you know, in a pinch to make some grocery money, to make some little quick cash. That's what I'm using it for. I know people do it full time and they make a killing, you know. I just don't see that being me. So I'm more of a person that likes to use my mind rather than my back. No diss. I'm getting older, so the good thing about the gig work is it gets me out, it gets me moving, but it doesn't offer the services that I know I can get paid more for. It doesn't offer the money for services that I know I can get paid more for. My writing, bookkeeping, things like that. So that's the goal and the push towards me setting up like this. Okay, so I just learned something new about the library. That 2 hours to have the room, that took like no time. Like it was up in no time, which I thought was kind of cool. So I had to come out of the room and I wound up setting myself up at the station in the middle of the floor of the library, which I think is kind of cool. Now that I'm doing this, I like the room, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I get a room, you're limited to the time that you can use the room. So I scheduled another 2 hours, but I don't get to go back until 2 o'clock when I could have easily just set up at one of these tables and there's no limit. So you live and you learn. But I'm getting a lot done. I'm really proud of myself for sticking through this. So I wanted to at least put that update in. All right, so now I'm in a different room. We're in another block of time, 2 hours, and I am really getting a lot done. My goal today was to see how long I could study. I easily could just said, oh, well, you know, I did the 4 hours, let me just go ahead and go home. But I said no, because technically if I go home, I'm just gonna lay up, watch TV, whatever. So I'm getting a lot covered and I just wanna continue to move forward. Again, my goal is 4 hours, but Wednesday they have a group or course or something for starting a business for people over 50. And I was like, oh, let me just see what that's all about and see what they're talking about. So I'm playing it by ear on how much I can get done in terms of my studying. So, you're getting a lot done. Well, that's it for me. I done did my study time and I'm about to get my grandbabies and take them to the park. So I'm ending it here. Until next time. Remember who loves you.